just let it slip. Yo.
Rating Overwatch 2 supports based off my personal experience playing as them, my personal experience playing with someone playing as them on my team, and my personal experience playing against them. Let's get it. Ana, 3 out of 10 for personal play, because I don't really like playing as snipers that much, and in my opinion, she's kind of a crappy support, but when you actually can get healed by her, she is pretty goated. Playing with an Ana, 5 out of 10, because the good ones are good at what they do, like goddamn. And finally, playing against an Ana, which I'm going to give an astounding 3 out of 10, actually. Yeah, 3 out of 10. Because they are kind of annoying to deal with, but then again, every character in this game is kind of annoying to deal with, except some are more annoying than others. Baptiste, personal play, I'm going to give him a 2 out of 10. Yeah, not my cup of tea. I just don't like playing as him that much. Playing with, 3 out of 10, because they mostly suck ass and don't really ever heal their team. The only thing they're good for is making you invincible for like 5 seconds. And finally, playing against, 2 out of 10, because they're fucking annoying. Bridget, personal play, 2 out of 10. I don't really like playing as Bridget. Yeah, no. For having on the team, yeah, definitely going to be a 4 out of 10. Better than Baptiste, but still not that good at healing people. And finally, for playing against, 2 out of 10. Because, again, they're fucking annoying. Kiriko, I'm actually going to give her a 5 out of 10, just because I've only played her in the practice match, but from what I've seen, I like what I see. For playing with Kiriko, I'm going to give her a 5 out of 10, because they actually fucking heal you. And they do actual good damage to the enemy team. And finally, for playing against, I'm going to give a 4 out of 10, because they're annoying, but I can deal with them. Alright, Lucio. For playing as, 6 out of 10. He is very fun to play as, high pace, I love it. Oh, but for playing with, 3 out of 10, because most Lucios will run off on their own. I will stay with my team and give them speed boosts and health. Most other ones will just wall run away. And finally, for playing against, 2 out of 10. They're fucking annoying to deal with. Oh boy, I'm about to piss off a lot of people. Playing as Mercy, 2 out of 10. She fucking sucks to play as. Literally all you can do is heal. And yeah, I get she has a gun, but you have to switch to it. It's bullshit! For playing with, 1 out of 10. Because most Mercies will pocket one person and not heal anybody else. Not even the tank! For going up against Mercy, negative 9 out of 10. Because like I said, they'll mostly pocket one person and that person will probably fuck you up because of Mercy. Fuck Mercies! Oh boy, let's keep this hate train rolling. Miro, I think her name is? Yeah, for playing as, 2 out of 10. Because she's fucking cheap and sucks. For playing with, 1 out of 10, because she never heals you and just tries to be a DPS. If you want to be a DPS, just be a DPS! There's plenty! And finally, for playing against, it's going to be another negative number, but negative 5, because they're not as annoying as Mercies. They'll teleport away while not having to aim with their stupid fucking soul-sucking bullshit. And yeah, if you can't tell, I don't like her.
She is ass!
And finally, Zenyatta. For personal play, 10 out of 10. He's my favorite support to play as. He is so much fun and is so satisfying to get a kill with him. And his ult is the best one out of all of these supports. For playing with, I'll give a 6 out of 10, because they will heal you, but you have to be in their sightline, so yeah, that kind of sucks. And finally, for playing against, 6 out of 10, because most Zenyatta mains actually suck at playing as Zenyatta. But me and a few others
Are different.
So in short, Zenyatta is the best support, in my opinion. Fuck off. Rating Overwatch 2 tanks, let's go. This might be a personal opinion, but fuck Diva.
And not in that way, you miscreant.
When it comes to personal play, 1 out of 10, she's just so unsatisfying to get a kill with. She's cheap as hell with her ult, and just genuinely so fucking annoying to deal with, especially since she has 2 health bars, which is so fucking retarded to me. When it comes to playing with, they just steal all the kills, and that's it. You don't get to play the game, she does. It's annoying. And playing against one is just as annoying, because they have rockets and infinite ammo!
And 2 health bars!
So yeah, in total, 1 out of 10. Fuck Diva. Haha, Doomfist, let's go. When it comes to personal play, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. Very fun and very satisfying to get a kill with, but God, so hard to play as. I just don't have enough skill to play as him. Playing with a Doomfist, on the other hand, Jesus, they're usually the ones dominating the match, and I love it, because of how difficult it is to play as Doomfist. And playing against, 2 out of 10, because they're usually good and very annoying to deal with on the other team. So yeah, in total, I rate Doomfist a 6 out of 10. Ah yes, the Junker Queen. Personal play, 6 out of 10. Very fun to play as with her knife and shotgun and the scream thing that makes her go faster and gives her bonus health. Playing with, 3 out of 10, because most Junker Queen mains actually suck at the game, so yeah. And finally, for playing against, I'm going to give a 5 out of 10. Not too easy to take down, but not too hard to take down either. Pretty fun. In total, I give Junker Queen a 7 out of 10. Oh dear sweet God. For playability, 5 out of 10. Very fun to play as, but again, feels really cheap. Playing with, again, 5 out of 10. Doesn't get all the kills, but some of them do get all the kills. It's kind of annoying. But then again, a lifesaver sometimes. And finally, for playing against, 1 out of 10, because they're so fucking hard to take down. Oh sweet God, yes. Personal play, 10 out of 10. One of the most fun tanks in the game to play as. Playing with, 8 out of 10. Because most of them are goated. And playing against, 2 out of 10 because they are annoying to take down, but it is possible. In total, I rate Ramatra a 20 out of 10. Oh sweet mother of Jesus, yes. When it comes to personal play, 9 out of 10. Very fun to play as, very satisfying to get a kill with, but the only thing holding him back from getting that 10 out of 10 is how hard it is to play him. He is so difficult to play as, and I hate it because I want to main him, but I can't because I don't have enough skill. When it comes to having on the team, it's a 5 out of 10, because it's a gamble whether they're going to be absolute trash or a fucking goat. And finally, for having on the enemy team, 5 out of 10, because again, you don't know if they're going to be a goat and impossible to kill, or a complete noob and easy as hell to kill. In total, 10 out of 10. You! Oh, this is going to be fun. Personal play, 3 out of 10. Very unsatisfying to get a kill with, even with his new patches, and not fun in the least bit of the word to play as. Because I just feel evil for picking this fat bastard. For having him on the team, 2 out of 10, because it makes me feel guilty that I have to help this fat piece of lard. And honestly, it doesn't matter, because you never get to play the game when he's on screen. He's just like Diva. He's fucking annoying. Even with his new patches, I don't give a fuck what you say. And finally, for playing against, negative 10 out of 10. I said it, a negative number. I fucking despise fighting this fat piece of shit. Though I do really get a kick out of killing that fat fucking bitch. When it comes to my full-on rating for this fuck, negative 10 out of 10. Fuck you, pig. Okay, this one's interesting. If you were talking to me when I first started playing this game, I would hate Sigma. But now that I've played him and actually, got pretty good with him, I now know that he's actually really good. When it comes to personal play, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. He's very fun to play as and very satisfying to get a kill with, but if you're really good with him, he is a little cheap, I'm not going to lie. When it comes to playing with, again, it's going to be a 4 out of 10 because, again, they usually get all the kills. Or they suck ass, surprisingly, because I had one on my team once, and they got 7 kills while all of us had like 18 and 15. And for playing against, 2 out of 10, because as I said, they're very annoying to fight. But in a total rating, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10, actually, because I do like playing as him. Oh yes, the monkey. When it comes to personal play, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Very fun to play as, but again, another character that's really difficult to play as, just like Reinhardt. When it comes to playing with, 5 out of 10, because I love just watching the monkey fly. And for having on the enemy team, I'm going to give a 3 out of 10 because he is annoying to fight, but then again, I like to see monkey fly. For full-on rating, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. The ham! Yes, the ham. When it comes to personal play, I can't believe I'm going to give him this, but 7 out of 10. He is so fucking difficult to play as, and rage-inducing when you fuck up. But my god, he's fun to play as. And I do feel like he deserves a buff. Like, seriously, they need to buff this little guy. When it comes to having on the team, 3 out of 10, because again, he's super hard to play as. Which means not many of them are really good with playing as him. And for having on the enemy team, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 because he is pretty damn hard to take down, but again, not too hard. For a full-on rating, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Oh god, fucking damn it. When it comes to personal play, 2 out of 10, because it's very unsatisfying to get a kill, and I feel bad for picking her every single time. When it comes to having on the team, 2 out of 10, because she's usually stealing all the kills, and she usually pulls out, like, right when we're about to lose. So, yeah, just a desperate attempt to win, even though, you know, we're probably not. And finally, for fighting against, negative 5 out of 10. I fucking hate fighting Zaryas. They're annoying as hell. And the total rating, negative 1 out of 10. Fuck Zarya. Well, yep, that's all it takes. Rating DPS characters, and let's get it. Because there's a lot to get to. Okay, this one's interesting and brings up a topic I want to talk about. And this one's right off the bat. For personal play, 5 out of 10 because she is fun to play as. But I just don't like playing as snipers. I said that when I played as Ana, and yeah. But there's one thing I gotta say. Her ult, which is where basically she summons a character called Bob, which fights for her. Yeah, if they make a new hero, it better be Bob. I want to be able to play as Bob, not Ash, Bob. I don't care if they have to rework her entire ult in order to do it.
I want to play as Bob.
For playing with on the team, I'm going to give her a 5 out of 10 because, again, it's either they suck ass or they're actually really good, so. And finally, for playing against, I'm going to give a 4 out of 10 because I don't like getting sniped. But I'm able to deal with them. In total, I give Ash a 5 out of 10. Oh boy. Ah, yes, Bastion, who has been hated on for a lot. For personal play, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I fucking love playing as Bastion. He's very slow compared to the normal characters I play as, but I like it, I can roll with it, and the minigun kind of shreds. But he is difficult to play as if you don't know how to do it. It's not like Overwatch 1, guys. He is difficult to play as. And yes, I know how bad Bastion was in Overwatch 1. For having on the team, 6 out of 10, because they are good, but can get killed pretty easily. They're like a DPS tank. It kind of sucks, but whatever. And for fighting a Bastion, I'm going to give a 4 out of 10, because they are kind of annoying to fight, but if you know how to counter him, yeah, he's pretty easy to take down. In total, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. You. Okay. Really quickly, I'm not going to call him by anything except for the Cowboy. And you're probably like, why don't you call him by anything? Because his name is fucking confusing. The game calls him Cass. The fandom and some of the old stuff from Overwatch calls him McCree. And again, in-game voice lines call him Cole, so I have no clue what his fucking name is, so he's the cowboy guy. For personal play, 4 out of 10, because I personally fucking suck at playing as cowboy guy. I have very shit aim. Also, his ult sucks. Having on the team, I'm going to give him a steady 5 out of 10 because he either sucks or is decent. And for playing against, I'm going to give a 5 out of 10 because they're pretty average to deal with. Ah, fuck me. Okay, for personal play, 2 out of 10. I fucking hate playing as Echo because she's so not only annoying to play as, but I just feel bad for the enemy team because I'm this stupid. For playing with, 1 out of 10. I just find their presence to be about as horrible as the fucking pig. And finally, for playing against, negative 10 out of 10. I fucking hate fighting these stupid fuck. So, if you can't tell, I fucking hate Echo. So, I'm giving her a negative 5 out of 10. Not as bad as Roadhog, but still needs to be fucking nerfed to. This one's just sad. For personal play, I want to say 10 out of 10, but I have to go 6. Because right now, he sucks! I can barely play as him. They seriously need to buff Genji, man. Like, he deserves it. For having on the team, I want to say 10 out of 10 again, but I have to say 3 because most of the time they suck. And for fighting against, I have to give them a 10 out of 10 because they're so fucking easy to take down. Genji's the saddest 5 out of 10 I have to give because I want to give him a higher score. Alright, here we go. This is going to be surprising, but for personal play I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Like I said, not a big sniper player, but if I were to play as one, it would be Hanzo. Hanzo is the most fun sniper-esque character. For having on the team, I'm going to give them a 5 out of 10 because they either suck or they're goated, so yeah. And for fighting against, I'm going to give them a fucking 1 out of 10 because they are very annoying and they can basically almost one-shot you with a good shot. Hell, if you have low enough health, one-shot you. For a total score, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Yes, Junkrat. Okay, for personal play, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Hard to play as, but very fun to play as. When it comes to playing with, I'm going to give them a 6 out of 10, because most of the time, they fucking rule the goddamn battlefield. But sometimes they suck ass. And for fighting against, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10, because they are very annoying to fight. But you can shut them down, if you're good enough. In total, I'm going to give Junkrat a 7 out of 10. Why? Why? Just fucking why do I keep getting the characters I hate first? Okay, for personal play, 1 out of 10. Because again, I feel horrible for picking Mei because she's just so fucking overpowered. Like, not as bad as Roadhog, but still, Jesus Christ. For having on the team, 1 out of 10 because I feel sick to the stomach that I have this fucker on the team. And for fighting against, negative 10 out of 10 because again, I fucking hate fighting these pieces of shit. For a full-on score, I'm going to give her a negative 7 out of 10. Worse than Echo, not as bad as Hog. Fuck Mei. Why the fuck did I say it like that? Mei, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay, for Pharah, personal play is going to be a negative 7 out of 10. I fucking despise playing as Pharah. Aiming with her is fucking damn near impossible. And I cannot land a single fucking shot unless it's my fucking ult. It's so annoying playing as her. For playing with on the team, I'm going to have to give her a 5 out of 10 because they either suck like I do, or they're goated. And for fighting against, I'm going to have to give a negative 7 out of 10. They're fucking annoying to fight. So in total, I'm going to give her a negative 4 out of 10. Very annoying to fight, and very annoying to play as. Oh, sweet mama, yes. Alright, well, time to gas up Reaper. Personal play, 10 out of 10, because I am a Reaper main. Yeah, I said it. He's my main in the game. I fucking love playing as Reaper. He's so much fun. Something you guys gotta know about me is I fucking love shotguns. They're my favorite guns, and the fact that I use 2 of them, goated. The Reaper aesthetic he's going for, goated. And his playstyle is so much fun. I love flanking people and then just absolutely destroying them with my shotgun. And plus his phase ability, which makes him literally, not be able to be shot, is fucking amazing if used right. And don't even get me started on his ult. His ult is amazing. For having on the team, 10 out of 10. Again, most Reapers are goated. And for playing against, actually 5 out of 10, because they are kind of easy to deal with if you know how to deal with them. So in total, Reaper gets a 1 million out of 10. Reaper made for life! God fucking I don't get it. Why do I keep getting characters I fucking hate first in these episodes? What the fuck? Okay, Sojourn. For personal play, 1 out of 10. I fucking hate playing as Sojourn. Her shots are so fucking hard to land, and her main, perk, which is that sniper thing, fucking damn near impossible for me to land. The only thing kind of cool about her is how she skids. Having on the team, I'm gonna have to give a 9 out of 10. Most Sojourns are better than I am, I just suck. And for playing against, negative 5 out of 10. Very annoying to fight, and can literally one-shot you, so yeah. For a full-on score, I'm going to give her a negative 3 out of 10. Not as bad as May, not as bad as Echo, and not as bad as Hog, but still bad. Oh, sweet God. Okay, for personal play, I'm actually going to give him a 9 out of 10. I fucking love playing as Soldier. Because, surprisingly for having an aimbot for his ult, he is very difficult to land a shot with. And also very difficult to play as, actually. So, yeah, he is very actually fun to play as. For having on the team, I'm actually going to give him a 7 out of 10 because he has an ability that allows him to heal people around him, including himself, which is actually awesome. And for fighting against, I'm going to give a 3 out of 10 because they are very fucking hard to deal with. But other than that, 10 out of 10. Soldier fucking rocks. I'm an asshole. Okay, I gotta admit it. Playing as Sombra, I'm going to have to give a 7 out of 10. She is a fucking blast to play as. I mean, just sneaking up on the team, shooting them, and then teleporting away. I know they're fucking raging at me because I get them low enough to where my teammates can probably easily kill them. For having on the team, I'm actually going to give a 5 out of 10 because if they actually fight, they can fucking destroy the other team. But if they're like me, they just make my job a lot easier. And obviously for fighting against, I'm going to give a negative 5 out of 10. They are so fucking annoying to fight. So in total, I'm going to give her a 3 out of 10. Fucking a blast to play as and to have on the team. Fucking nightmare to fight. We must stay strong, brothers. We must stay. Alright, for personal play, I'm going to give her a 5 out of 10. She's kind of fun to play as, but kind of, boring to play as at the same time. For having on the team, I'm going to give her a 6 out of 10 because usually she steals all the kills and totally doesn't distract me. And for playing against, negative 5 out of 10. Very fucking annoying to deal with. In total, I'm going to give her a 1 out of 10 because she's kind of boring to play as and kind of boring to have on the team and very annoying to fight. Ugh, God damn it. Alright, for personal play, it's going to be a 1 out of 10. Playing as Torbjorn is the cheapest goddamn thing in the entire game. You just place your turret and let it do all the work, and you, I guess, do some things, but usually boring things. Very boring things. For having on the team, same 1 out of 10, because, again, it's fucking Torbjorn. What would you expect me to give him? And for playing against, I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10 because this turret's fucking annoying. But other than that, I'm going to give him in a total score a negative 1 out of 10. I fucking hate Torbjorn. Cheers, love! Tracer's here! For personal play, I'm going to give her a 6 out of 10 because her blips and her recall are very fun to use. She just definitely does not have enough health. Like, 150? Oh my god! And I'm just not good enough to play as her, but I do have a couple wins under my belt with her, so I do like her. For having on the team, I'm going to give her a 6 out of 10 because she is very good when she's on your team. Just make sure she doesn't die. And for having on the enemy team, I'm going to give her a 6 out of 10. Well, yes, it is kind of hard to track her when she blips. When she runs out of blips, oh, she's fucked. She's absolutely destroyed. But in total, yeah, I'm going to give her a 7 out of 10. She's fun as hell to play as, kind of alright to have on the team, and pretty easy to take out. the final one, and I fucking hate. Alright, you guys should already know. For personal play, Widowmaker gets a 1 out of 10. I hate playing as her. I always get fucking killed instantly whenever I try to snipe. And she's just annoying to play as, and I don't want to talk about playing as her anymore because I hate playing as. For having on the team, I'm actually going to give her a 5 out of 10 because they either suck like I do or they're actually good at the game. And finally, for playing against, I'm also going to give a 5 out of 10. If they suck, they are the most fun people to kill because they're easy kills. But if they're goated, you're never killing them. So in total, I'm going to give her a 1 out of 10. Fuck Widowmaker.